Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the darts class. Today we're going to go through an unboxing. I've ordered a couple of things from Darts Corner, so let's see what we've got and then I'll do some reviews. So anyone who's watched a few of these videos may have noticed that my surround has seen better days. So it's split about a year ago, and since then it pretty much just hangs on the board, and I've sliced bits of the foam off of it to use as wedges behind the board to dampen the sound a little bit. But today's the day, finally going to replace that one and get that one up there. So here it is, the package from Darts Corner. I'll pop the product specs up on the side here and how much it cost exactly, just while I open this. I've just unwrapped the surround for the board. I also ordered a darts case for this order, and that doesn't appear to be in the delivery, so I have to check, and if not, get on the phone to Darts Corner. But let's have a look at this surround that I've just bought. Fear not, there's another package in here, so that probably is the case. Looks like it is. Right, and there you go. Very, very basic standard. A foam surround for my board. So let's get that up and see what it looks like. So the point of a surround around your board is pretty obvious. It's to protect the wall from runaway darts. In here, I'm not really worried about the condition of the wall. But if you've got plastered walls or walls you want to protect, obviously that stops the dart going in and damaging your wall. And secondly, it stops any damage to your dart. Obviously you only want your dartboard ever hitting the board, that's all it should hit. So it'll protect the points and it'll stop your darts flying all around the place, because they normally stick into the surround as well, so they don't drop on the floor and damage your darts any further. And third, the pressure that the surround puts around the board adds an extra layer of dampening to it. So if you've got quite a loud board and you've got it in a cabinet, it might be worth looking at using a surround instead. That extra bit of pressure and the soft material absorbs a little bit more of the impact sound. So if you've got neighbours on your case about the thuds of the darts going into the board, it might be worth trying this. This was pretty cheap. I'll put the specs up now. It was £20 odd. The previous one that I've got on the board, the Winmore one, was sort of the £35 mark. It lasted a couple of years. The reason I think it split was I was taking it up and down a lot. I was using my board and the lighting systems for a freestanding board that I had inside. Also, I've got a mount on the wall outside, so on a nice sunny day I was taking the board off and on. So it was just being taken off a lot. So I'm not going to say it's anything to do with the standard of Winmore's products. They're great, but it did split. So this one feels pretty solid. So let's get this one up there and see what it looks like. So there you go, it's split when it was whole, and since then I've sliced little bits of it off and used to help dampen the sound of the board behind. And a shiny nice new one. I tell you what, that is lovely and snug on there. So looks a bit better on the wall. It doesn't look quite as amateur. So looks really nice up there. Over time, I might put some branding over it and that sort of things. But as a basic bit of kit, it looks like it's going to do the job perfectly. So I'll just go through the other couple of bits that I had ordered. I'll probably do separate reviews on them. I've got a plan for a video for one of them. So I ordered this. So I looked at a few different darts cases. I actually lost my case, but not my darts. I had a few beers at a competition, put the darts in my pocket, and left without the case, and I never got it back. So I lost a couple of stems and flights. I also lost a dart flight punch. So when I ordered my new Nodder Supermatch 3 board, you can see the review of that board. I'll do an updated one about how it's worn in the weeks that have come since. Sorry, I'm so tired. Mrs. Darts Class had our first baby yesterday, so there might be a drop off in the amount of videos that I upload, but it's for good reason. My priorities have changed a little bit, but anyway, I digress. Yes, so you can see the review of that board. I will do an updated version too, so I can show you the wear and tear of it over the first few weeks. But when that one was ordered, I also ordered a flight punch. At some point I'll do a video which includes the importance of using one of these. But anyway, so yes, I lost my darts case. So I had a look at a few. There are a few out there I really like the look of. The Tucahoma, I think they're called, Target ones look really smart. A lot of people have got them, but I decided to go for something a little bit different, and I went for the Harrow Pro Blaze 6. So I will do a proper review on that, so keep an eye out for that. It was about £15–16, but just keep an eye on that, and I'll do a review on what I thought of that case. And the last bit, which came separately, let's have a look. So I would call these pub darts. I ordered these off Darts Corner. They're about £8. They're butt brass darts, dated darts, forging players into champions. These are what I would call a pub dart. So the sort of darts that you get with your first board you might buy from Argos with a cabinet and those sorts of things. So if you go into a pub and you've not got your own darts, the chances are they've got these lying behind the bar. So I see on a lot of Facebook groups, on Twitter, people looking at what dart they should have when they really want to take it up. Darts are pretty cheap. You can get a decent 80% tungsten dart. I used the Harrow Torpedoes for a long time, and they're about 20 quid, and they're 80% tungsten, so really if you're going to take darts even semi-seriously and throw at home, you might as well spend the 20 quid on getting a half decent set. But these darts make an appearance everywhere, so wherever you knock around and they've got some spare darts and a pint glass behind the bar, you'll see brass darts. So I thought it'd be really good at some point to have a look at them, see what they're like, and then I'll probably end up doing a video where I compare throwing these versus throwing a set that are a 50 quid set, so you can see what difference it makes, what the chance of hitting a 180 with these are compared to the others, how they fly. So I'll use the complete setup that comes with these, with the barrels and the stems and the flights. So keep an eye out for that, and that one will be coming in a couple of days or a week or so, depending on how quickly I get around to doing it. But there you go. So those are the few things that I got from Darts Corner this week. I bought some stuff from Red Dragon a week ago. I mix it up a little bit from what sites I get, and the standard of products from both have been really great so far. So I've got no bias towards one or the other, and they've all done a really good job of getting this stuff out to me quickly during lockdown, all bought and paid for myself. So there we go, there's the new surround up. So keep an eye out for some reviews and some fun videos for those other items too, and I'll see you next time on Darts Class.